Hey everyone, good evening. Hope you're good. Hope you're having a great evening. And most importantly, I hope you've been blessed so far by the Trending Woman 6.0 conference. It's been nothing short of amazing. Great speakers, awesome content, great delivery, from the speaker who talked about singleness, from the speaker who talked about motherhood and parenting. Has been just so good, rich content out there. So if you've not been taking notes, please do take notes from tonight's the remaining conference and from the remaining days, and of course tomorrow as well. Okay, so I would give you some dating tips for all the single people. Okay, so there'll be 5 tips I'll be sharing with you, and I hope that you take note of it. The first thing you want to do when you're going on a date is to make sure that you have something prepared to say. Don't go on a date with a mindset, oh, I'm just going to have fun and come back home. Yes, of course you have fun, but make sure that you are going on a date intentionally. And by dating, I'm not talking about relationship. I'm talking about someone just said, oh, let's hang out, let's go out and just catch up on each other. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, not relationship. So when you're going on a date, prepare discussion questions. So the key word there is discussion. So you're not going to a date like you're going to interview someone. No, you're going like you're going to talk, you're going to interact, we're going to discuss. That's why I said discussion sessions, discussion questions. So you want to have things in your head that you think should be discussed, because if you're going on a date with someone, you sometimes may think that this could end up in a relationship. Not all dating, not all people you date ends up being your dream man or dream woman. Okay, but at the back of your mind, you want to be checking out this person to see if him or her fits this description. Okay, so go with discussion questions in your head. Discussions questions centered around your values, centered around your principles. Does this person believe what I believe? What does this person think about this topic? Think about questions that you both can discuss and make it open-ended. Don't ask a question like, do you eat food? Of course, everybody eats food, so he's going to answer you yes. I'm speaking to the ladies now because this is the women's conference. So he's going to answer you yes, of course. But you ask questions like, what kind of food do you eat? Then he will say, okay, I eat rice, I eat beans, I eat pizza, I eat shawarma, That's just an example. So I'm going to go over it again. Ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are questions that do not necessarily give you a yes or a no as an answer. They are questions that opens the mind. So for example, you say, instead of asking, do you eat food? That is a yes and a no question. So I'm just going to answer you, yes, I eat food, or no, I don't eat food. But if you ask me, what kind of foods do you eat? I would likely give you a list of the kinds of food that I like. And if I don't like eating food, I'll tell you, no, I don't eat food. Then you cannot say why. Is there a special reason? From there, you start discussing, you get to know the person's stand on that particular issue. So that's first tip. Second tip, don't overdress. You're not going for a party. And you're certainly not going to impress this person to make him think that this is how you look like every single day of your life. No. Sometimes you won't wake up like this. Remember that song, I woke up like this, I woke up like this. No. Sometimes you don't feel like you want to go the whole 9 yards of accessories, dresses, makeup, shoes, bags. Sometimes you just want to show up just show up, sha. You get. So don't overdress. Be comfortable in whatever you are wearing. Be very, very comfortable. So don't wear a dress that would require him to hold you, to help you to stand up, or to help you to climb the staircase. Things like that puts you in a very compromising situation. Don't put yourself in that. Wear something really comfortable, and don't wear something that overexposes you, that makes the person starts to forget what they wanted to discuss with you about. So don't overdress. Be very comfortable in whatever it is that you're wearing for a date. Number 3, be responsible for yourself. If you don't have money, cancel the date. Yes, I said that. Write my name on it. My name is Jessica. Write my name on it. If you don't have money, don't go on a date. So postpone the date to when you have enough cash. So when I mean by if you don't have money, don't go on a date. You know you don't have enough fee to order a ride to and fro the venue. Don't say, oh, I'll order to the venue, then the guy in question would send me money to order my ride back. No, don't do that. If you don't have enough money both to feed yourself at the restaurant, to order a ride to the restaurant and back to your house, do not go. All that 3 things, it should be complete, because anything can happen. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. If you know what I mean. So sometimes funny things can just happen. You know, it's a date. You don't know this person so well, especially if it's the first time you're meeting this person in an open space. You don't know. You don't want to be surprised, and the last thing you want to do is to be stranded and just start calling people. Hey, I'm here. I need money. No. Make sure that you are boxed up. Yes, let me use that word. Make sure you are boxed up before you go out on a date. Okay, make sure you have enough money. Don't depend on him to send you. If he wants to pay for your ride, that's fine. You know he's doing it on his tabs. It's not like he's been forced to. Don't ask. If he wants to do it, great. If he doesn't want to do it, great. And don't take offense if he doesn't do it. Okay, be responsible for yourself. Number 3, don't assume a relationship. Not all dates, like I said in the beginning, not all dates will lead to a relationship rather. Okay, so have an open mind that you're just going to meet someone, you're just going to get to know someone, and if it doesn't end up in a relationship, no problem. You keep moving and you find someone or you meet someone someday. Okay, so take off that mindset that once I get on a date with this guy, definitely he's gonna ask me out, then we'll start dating, then we're gonna get married. It doesn't always work like that. It works like that for some people, but it may not necessarily. It's not the exception. Okay, so don't put yourself in that position where you assume that every date would end up in a relationship. The last but not the least, let someone know where you're going. We live in a world that is not very secure at this time. So you need to be sure that someone that you trust knows exactly where you're going. You don't have to give details and say, oh, I'm going out on a date. Just let the person know, I'm going to be at XYZ location at XYZ time with someone. Okay, you don't have to give details to say, oh, we are in blah blah blah, except there's a situation that would require you to now give exact location, but you can just let someone know that you're going out. Don't hide your information, don't hide your whereabouts, because we're living in really dangerous times. So it's important that you let people know where you're going. Let someone know, especially if the person is a total stranger you haven't met before. Let someone you trust. It could be your sibling. For me, I prefer your sibling. I won't really say friend. I'll say sibling. Okay, it could be a sibling, someone you know when you can call. The person is not like your sibling that has traveled to school or that has gone for NYC. The one that is around that you know you can call and will come to your rescue in case there is anything. We don't pray for bad things to happen, but we just have to take precautions. Let someone know. Okay, there you have it, my 5 dating tips. I'll go over it again for those of us who join. Number 1, get discussion questions. Have things in your head that you want to discuss. Don't just go and say, I want to just have fun. You know, you're looking at this person as a potential relationship partner, so you want to ask questions centered around your values. Open-ended question, not questions that will just answer yes or no. Number 2, don't overdress. Wear something you're comfortable in. Don't wear a dress that will require him to hold your skirt for you or hold your hand while you're walking. Don't go and wear heels 6 inches that will require him to start holding your hand. Be very comfortable. Be comfortable to the point where even if the guy doesn't show up on the date, you'll be all right. You don't really need anybody's help. Number 3, be responsible for yourself. Have enough money in your account when you're going out for a date. Money to buy stuff for yourself, money to order a ride to your date, and money to order a ride back home. make sure you have enough cash in your account. And if you don't, please cancel the dates till, or postpone the date till when you have money. Number 4, don't assume a relationship. Not all dates end up turning into a relationship. Some are just people you just need to meet once, that you just need to meet in that particular season of your life, not necessarily that they are the man or the woman of your dreams. Number 5, let someone know where you're going for safety and security purposes. Thank you so much for joining the Trending Woman 6.0 conference. Conference continues tomorrow. Don't miss it for shopping in Paris. Okay. Good night, everyone. Bye.